Good afternoon. Welcome to the news on Lagos Television. I am Bababumi Agbibi. Now we begin the news with this report that some stations of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited in Abuja have hiked the price of petrol in the Federal Capital Territory to 1,030 naira from 897 naira per litre. The new price, the second increase in just 1 month, represents a 14.8% or 133 naira rise. The station did not display its prices on either the signboard or the pump meter, leaving customers unaware of the cost of fuel. Instead, the only information they received was through verbal communication from the fuel attendants. However, independent marketer stations opposite the NNPCL headquarters showed the product was sold at 926 naira per litre, but with long queues. The National Orientation Agency has commenced the nationwide restoration and standardization of national symbols as approved by the National Executive Council. Director of the agency, Lanre Isaunilu, says the campaign is fundamental in activating attitudinal change. Adekola Astrop compiled the report.
Promoting national, including national flag, coat of arms, national anthem, and national pledge is patriotic for citizens as they represent the country's identity, heritage, and values, reflecting our cultural diversity and historical journey.
We need to speak to young Nigerians. We need to let them know why they need to promote ourselves as a country. So we are doing that. We are also going to continue our visits.
As the custodian of national symbols, the National Orientation Agency is embarking on a nationwide campaign for the restoration and standardization of the new national anthem and other symbols, among others.
The agency submitted for the consideration of the Federal Executive Council some proposals seeking to entrench our value orientation processes. Many of them deal with young age indoctrination, providing a template for evaluation of the real Nigerian character. All of the memoranda were approved by FEC.
Part of what we are trying to do is to encourage what I also call civic engagement and civic harmony between the government and the people. And that is why, of course, we are here, as we know, our mandate is basically on communicating government policy and program. But how do we achieve this if we don't engage the media?
Speaking to journalists on the repositioned agency, the Director General, Lanre Isaunilu, says the drive is to ensure that the symbols are accorded respect and properly displayed to build strong national identity, unity, and pride.
Under this, the Council approved the first stanza of the national anthem should be rendered at all official functions, while the three stanzas should be for special occasions, such as Independence Day, Democracy Day, inauguration of the National Assembly, Children's Day.
The agency is also promoting democracy as the best model of government and promote values that will ensure peace, orderliness, and moral conduct, including communicating government policies, programs, and activities.
The Permanent Secretary State House, Olufunsho Adebiyi, says the State House is set to achieve full digitalization of its operations by November 2024. The Permanent Secretary disclosed this during an oversight visit by the House of Representatives Committee on Special Duties to the data center located within the vicinity of the presidential villa. Adebiyi said the completion of the payee computerization and the digitalization process would enhance efficiency, security, and the seamless operation of critical administrative functions at State House. The visit, led by the House Committee Chairman on Special Duties, Kabiru Tukura, was part of legislative statutory oversight to assess the performance of the 2023 and 2024 budgets of the State House. The Permanent Secretary also briefed the lawmakers on ongoing renovations at Dundon Barracks, Lagos, the former seat of government. He noted that the renovations are expected to be completed before the end of the year. He invited the legislators for an on-the-spot assessment of the barracks with funds for the projects and others at the Lagos office sourced from the 2023 supplementary budget and 2024 budget. During his presentation on the 2023-2024 budget implementation, the Permanent Secretary highlighted that State House had achieved 43% implementation on capital projects for 2024 and an impressive 99% implementation in overhead expenditure. In his remarks, Honorable Tukura expressed satisfaction with the ongoing digital transformation and commended State House for its commitment to budgetary discipline and modernizing government services. Wife of Lagos State Governor Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu has inducted 10 female chairmen and 47 wives of local government chairmen as tuberculosis champions of the state in Lagos. Dr. Sanwo-Olu also inaugurated the steering committee for TB and Stop TB Partnership. Health correspondent Aminat Elegushi tells us more.
This event, organized by the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, is a three-function-packed event aimed at ending tuberculosis in Lagos State. Firstly, 10 female chairmen and 47 wives of chairmen across Lagos are inducted as tuberculosis champions.
These are the women that are going to change the dynamics of TB prevention in Lagos State.
Lagos Steering Committee for TB was also inaugurated. And lastly, Stop TB Partnership for Lagos.
A round of applause for her.
Dr. Sanwo-Olu says the move will help curb the spread and end TB in the state.
Your mouth and your voice, talking to a family member, to a friend, you have different roles that you play apart from being the wives of the local government chairman and female chairman. Maybe in the churches or in the mosque, you have roles that you play there. So anytime you have the opportunity to spread the word, prevention is better than cure. Treating TB is free. Screening for TB is free.
Health is a community affair. Their leadership will be instrumental in raising awareness, mobilizing resources, and fostering a culture of health within our neighborhoods. By working together, we can break the cycle of stigma and misinformation surrounding tuberculosis.
Lagos State Ministry of Health is dedicated to providing qualitative, affordable, and equitable healthcare services to all citizens. Today's event underscores our resolve to strengthen our response to TB while promoting gender equality and community engagement.
The need for proactive measures to combat tuberculosis was also emphasized.
Everybody with active TB that is not on treatment is infecting another 15 people every year. So let us just say that you have 10,000 people in Lagos who have not been identified with tuberculosis. Those 10,000 people are infecting 15 more people, each of them, 15 more people every year.
And one key factor about tuberculosis is an irrespecter of nobody. It's not concerned about your class, your educational background, your normal background and cultures. It can affect everybody.
The First Lady urged the newly appointed champions and committee to set clear targets and work diligently within their communities to ensure a healthier Lagos State. Aminat Elegushi, LTV News.
The Lagos State Health District 3 has convened a meeting of stakeholders in Etiosa to create awareness on supplemental immunization for children between the ages of 9 to 59 months. Permanent Secretary of the District, Dr. Monsurat Adeleke, urges residents to take advantage of the vaccine provided free of charge at all public health facilities in the state. Health correspondent Aminat Elegushi tells us more.
This gathering of stakeholders here in Etiosa is organized by the Lagos State Health District 3, and it is done every 3 months. This one is to create awareness about the essence of supplemental immunization activities Permanent Secretary Dr. Monsurat Adeleke, who heads the Health District, speaks on the importance of engaging the community.
We're going to carry out a statewide supplemental immunization campaign where we have free vaccines that we're giving out as usual free. So here we're sensitizing, and the target audience we have that we invited today are all the ballers, the traditional rulers, the chairmen, market women and men, the education authority, the health districts, so that they can cascade this information on the safety of immunization, on how cost effective it is and how safe it is, so that we would combat all those rejections we had.
Dr. Adeleke says the vaccination is to prevent infectious diseases and reduce risk of illnesses.
We are going to give out measles because we don't like that we are 74%. We want to hit a target of about 95%, and the target audience is 9 months to about 5 years. We're also going to give out yellow fever. This time is from 9 months to 44 years. Then we're also giving out HPV, human papilloma virus, targeted at 9 years to 14 years for girls, that, before they become sexually active.
It's an exercise that we want to use to capture so many ranges of citizens, that is the children as well as the adults. With this, I think we are going to have a very conducive environment in order to give our children everlasting lifespan.
Stakeholders here are sure of passing the information to the people.
We all ballet we accept when we reach our domain. So we are now call our people to cooperate with them.
No me do fún program tí mo wá fún nídìí wípé wọ́n ṣe ń sọ ló ń ṣe. To make sure we spread the news information through our sermons on Friday.
While urging school owners and parents to tap into the exercise to ensure a healthy state, Dr. Adeleke disclosed that the supplemental immunization activity will commence on the 19th of October to the 2nd of November 2024. Aminat Elegushi, LTV News.
For more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Please remember to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Many thanks for watching. I am Bababumi Agbibi.